No one will help you, old woman, but he didn't know who was listening. Late afternoon painted the sky orange, and the city began to hurry. Amidst the commotion, a lady walked slowly along the sidewalk. Mrs. Amelia, 72 years old, simply dressed, with trembling hands and kind eyes, the kind of person who greets even those who don't respond. She was carrying 2 bags full of groceries, far too heavy for her age, but she continued, smiling through her weariness. When he reached the corner, he tried to cross. The light turned red quickly. She stopped at the curb, confused. A black car honked loudly, the sound cutting through the air. From inside, a man shouted, "No one will help you, old woman. Go back home." People stared. Some laughed. Others turned their faces away. Donna Amelia tried to hurry, but one of the bags ripped. The fruit fell, rolling across the asphalt. She bent down, trying to gather the contents, while the driver got out of the car, furious. "You're blocking traffic, ma'am. Hurry up," he shouted, kicking an apple aside. "I'm sorry, son. Shut up," he interrupted with a mocking laugh. "People like you should stay at home, not in the middle of the street." An awkward silence fell over the audience. Nobody was doing anything, until a distant sound began to echo. First one engine, then another. 5 deep, steady rumbles echoed between the buildings. People started looking in the direction of the noise, and then they appeared. 5 motorcyclists, leather jackets, serious faces. They came slowly side by side like a wall. The asphalt seemed to vibrate beneath the wheels. The driver took a step back. One of the motorcyclists turned off the engine, took off his helmet, and got off. Tall, with a grey beard, a firm and calm gaze. He approached Donna Amelia and crouched down beside her. "Are you all right, ma'am?" he asked, his voice deep and calm. She tried to smile. "I just dropped my groceries." He picked up an apple from the ground and blew away the dust. "Nothing that can't be cleaned up." The driver crossed his arms. "Ah, what a beautiful scene. Now the motorcycle vigilante is going to play hero?" The biker stood up and stared at him. Silence. Only the sound of the engines still running. "I apologize," said the motorcyclist calmly. "What?" The man laughed. "Apologize to her, now." The driver looked around. Everyone was watching. "I don't have to ask anything of anyone." The biker took a step forward. The sound of the motorcycles grew louder. His gaze hardened. "I'm not going to repeat myself." The driver swallowed hard. "Okay, sorry, ma'am. I was just nervous." The biker nodded. Anger is easy. Respect is difficult. He helped Donna Amelia to her feet and placed his jacket on her shoulders. "You won't be walking alone. Never again." She cried softly, "Thank you, my son." But before getting on the motorcycle, the man stopped. He looked closely at the driver. "You should take better care of older people," he said. The driver frowned. "Why?" The biker took a deep breath and replied, "Because this woman is my mother." Time stood still. People held their breath. Donna Amelia stared at him, incredulous. "What?" The biker took off his sunglasses. His eyes were watery. "It's me, Mom, Miguel." She brought her hand to her mouth, trembling. "No, my God, Miguel." "I searched for you for years, Mother." His voice broke. "But the world took me down a path of no return." She hugged him tightly, crying. "I never stopped praying for you. Never." The driver took a step back, completely unresponsive. The other motorcyclists lowered their heads respectfully. Miguel turned to the man. "Now you understand. When you humiliate someone, you never know who she is, nor who is listening." But before leaving, Miguel looked at his mother again. "I can't stay, Mom." "Why?" she asked desperately. He hesitated. His eyes welled up with tears. "Because I'm paying the price for my mistakes." She didn't understand. He showed the emblem stitched onto the jacket, a skull with wings and the inscription, "Freedom Souls MC." "I was involved in things you wouldn't approve of, and today the police are looking for me." She cried even harder. "Then run, my son. But run alive. He smiled. I'm not running away, Mom. I'm coming back to fix what I can still fix. Miguel got on the motorcycle. The others followed him. The sound of the engines echoed through the street like distant thunder. Dona Emilia stood still, holding his jacket. Inside the pocket there was an envelope. She opened it. An old photo, Miguel as a young boy, in her lap, and a handwritten note. One day I'll return. If the world still allows it. She pressed the photo against her chest, crying. The driver approached slowly. Mom, I'm truly sorry. She looked at him, her eyes red. Son, life always listens to what we say. Be careful with your words. The camera slowly pans upwards, showing the city at dusk, while the sound of motorcycles fades into the distance.